Hello, my name is Flink, and this is Sprint 2.1 Backlog Deliverable. Not much that I can do. Sorry, I'm doing an adjust here. That I can do for this sprint, because at this point it's all just trying to get things to be programmed and set in place, except work on the story, which I did. But I had a lot of bug fixes, and I had a lot of things I had to make, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I had to redo all of these because we finally put the attack damage on them. So now they have attack, how much attack it does. I'm hoping that this symbol will tell you, obviously it's an attack because it's a weapon, so this is an attack. And then of course, where is it? This would be a heal because there's a heart right here. And the text is now in green, which means, health usually in games. I wanted to put this in red, but then when we were thinking about working on this game after this class, if we have some attacks in the other worlds that have damage to yourself, and so those we're going to be in red. And I went, that makes sense, I guess, and I had to add a disable button because we have to have the attacks be timed so that at some point, you have to wait to use an attack again. So I had to make disable buttons. And I did that for all of the attacks. I had to redo all of them. I also had to fix this one, I think. Nope, it was this one. Because I forgot this one in general didn't have this vine right here, but then it's clicked and its hover did, and so it looked weird. Well, continuity error, which is not good, and I redid all of those. So that's that. Had to redo character selection a bit. I had originally done it like this, and I went, oh wait, I have to take the button off because they're going to take this button and actually make it a button, so I had to do that, and then I had to, because I keep fucking, sorry for cussing, I'm very tired right now. It's just something I'm tired. I had to make the buttons, and I forgot to do the hover for them and the clicked for them. So we have those. And then we needed... Hold on a second. Let me see if I can reload it. No. I made arrows. They're just arrow buttons because down here at the bottom, it looks a lot different in the game engine. Down here at the bottom, there's going to be arrows to let you click through the character selection sheets, obviously. So I had to make those buttons. And that's what those are, and then have the hover and the click. But it's not letting me look at them. There were some issues when I was making them with Photoshop crashing, so it was this whole thing. I made a death screen. So if you die, you have to start all over. We have no saves, and there's no, continue or anything. You literally have to start the game all over again, and the point is that it's supposed to be a rage game in that sense. So that's the death screen. I made the button for it and everything. I had to make a loading screen. They were able to fix the loading issue by making it all in one scene, but we have the loading screen just in case. Oops, actually that is what I wanted to do. I made an options menu because I realized in the menu there's an options, but we don't have any options for our game, so it just says this, and it's all supposed to be a fourth wall breaking joke, so it's supposed to be we don't have options. Why did you think we had options? So that's and then that's it cleared, and I made a button for it. There's that. There's a pause menu, which when I did the pause menu originally, I forgot to take the buttons off, and I didn't do clicked or hovered or any of those, so I fixed all the buttons for that. And then finally, I had to redo this in general because I didn't like the first options text that I had. It was kind of hard to read, and this one just looks more... This is the text we're actually using for sci-fi, so I thought I'd as well change it. And so then there's all that, and I had to make clicked and hover for those as well. So that's pretty much all that I did. I also worked on, FNAF plug, just kidding. I also had to, I started working on our dialogue, and I went back and edited a bit, and I added some more stuff. So it has a little tutorial. I have to constantly keep editing it because we keep adding stuff. So this isn't fully complete. I just started it, thought I'd get an idea down for it, and then fully write out the rest of it. So that's what I did for this one. I have already explained that I will not be here next week, so I won't have a sprint deliverable. All in all, I have about 20 hours because all of this stuff took longer than it needed to because I kept making dumb mistakes and having to restart a lot because sorry, there's talking outside, it was weird. I didn't save any of it because I forgot and I was lazy and tired, so I had to redo a lot of it, so it took a lot longer than expected, but everything's fixed now, and I can start working on the story and anything else that the boys need me to add. And that's everything.